Hello everybody and welcome back to Let's Play Pokemon Gold. In the last episode, we've finished off all the gyms in Kanto. And in this episode, we're going to do something a little bit interesting. So we're going to the Indigo Plateau, and in the next two episodes, I have three things planned to do. Number one is what we're doing right now. And the second and third thing are going to be catching the two legendary birds of the Johto region. But we're going to do that in a little bit. For now, I'm just going to stock up on items, so I'll meet you once I'm done. One sec. Okay, we're all stocked up and good to go. I'm actually going to stick... Who am I going to stick at the front of the party for this? Because there is something here. I'll stick Matto at the front, because he's probably the best for what we're doing right now. So there is something a little bit interesting here. This can only be done on a Monday or Wednesday, and if you come up here, you get stopped before you go to the Pokemon League. Oh my god, it's MuffyJo! Hold it. You're going to take the Pokemon League challenge now? That's not going to happen. My super well-trained Pokemon are going to pound you. Kevdog, I challenge you. Yes, this is the final MuffyJo battle of the game. This is the battle that I've never done in my entire life. MuffyJo wants to battle in the ultimate showdown. I've literally never done this battle in my entire life. I swear to God. Now, he's basically trained up his Pokemon quite a bit since Mount Moon, but it shouldn't be too much of a challenge. It's a good fight to do for experience, but like you really don't need to do this because it strategically and like for the storyline it doesn't really do too much. But his first Pokemon, he's starting off with Sneasel as always. Knows the moves Quick Attack, Screech, Feint Attack, and Fury Cutter. Probably won't even get an attack off because Matto and Flamethrower and Awesome and being a great Matto. By the way, I don't know if you've noticed, but we have grown generally between 5 and 10 levels since we've done the Pokemon League, and that's it. Yeah, so Kanto doesn't actually raise your Pokemon that much. Next Pokemon he's going to send out is Crobat. I'm going to send out my own Crobat, because why the hell not? But his is level 48, knows the moves Toxic, Bite, Confuse Ray, and Wing Attack. Pretty similar moveset to what I've got, except he has Wing Attack instead of Fly, which is probably a better move for bats. But you know, like, just kind of cheating the system sometimes is nice. Like when a Pokemon tries and goes and use like high jump kick or something like that, and you just fucking go and dodge his attack or whatever. Mind you, it does give them a turn to set up, which is a little annoying. So if they use like something that increases their evasion, then that could be pretty detrimental. And he confused me, which kind of sucks. I'm gonna try and use... I'll use Bite again. Honestly, I don't know why I always put bats against other Crobats. I guess it's just to sort of try and compare and see how good mine is as compared to theirs. In all honesty, seeing as though he has the move Wing Attack and I have Bite and Fly, like I don't want to risk using Fly because there's 2 chances that you can hurt yourself from confusion and not attack per attack, and then like it's not that great when you're confused. And if bats would ever do anything besides punching itself in the face, that would be really nice. Yeah, I gotta go for the Fly here to actually get some damage off. There we go, confused no more. He's gonna miss his Wing Attack, but he's probably gonna kill me this turn unless I get a crit, which would be really nice. It would have been really nice if I didn't miss that first Fly. Holy crap, that does way more than Bite. Wow. I'm kind of thinking that I should get rid of Bite, because it's not that great of a move, and we do have Hex to take out the Psychic and Ghost type Pokemon. But we got Hex out here, and Hex is probably going to get outsped, but one Ice Punch should probably take this thing down. Wing Attack, that's not super effective or anything, but that does quite a bit of damage, because Hex has pretty abysmal defense. It's not horrible, but it's not good by any stretch of the imagination. So Hex grew to level 48, that's always nice. And he's going to send out Typhlosion. I'm going to switch, obviously, because Hex would just get its ass kicked. I'm going to switch to Squidward, because it's the best thing to take out Typhlosion with, because fire doesn't do much to me, and I do a lot to him. This Typhlosion is level 50, knows the moves Swift, Smokescreen, Quick Attack, and Flame Wheel. Not a very threatening moveset if you ask me. It's not that great, but whatever. So hopefully I should be able to take it down with one Surf, maybe, because I took down Blaine's Rapidash with one Surf, and this is probably about as equal in defense. Yep, one Surf and it's down. That's his strongest Pokemon by about 2 levels, I think it is. Now he's going to send out Magneton. I'm going to switch back to Matto, because Matto is good for Steel types. Magneton is level 45, knows Thunder, Sonic Boom, Shockwave, and Swift. Now this thing would be threatening if it knew like Rain Dance or something like that, or if any Pokemon on his team knew Rain Dance, because I don't know if I mentioned this, but Rain Dance will give Thunder 100% accuracy. And Thunder normally has, I think it's 70. Yeah, it's 70% accuracy, but it's 120 power. So if that hits you every single turn, that's really threatening. He's going to send out Gengar. I'm going to switch to... Oh, I don't know if Hex can take that out. I'll switch to Hubjub, because Hubjub is also super effective against Gengar. As odd as this seems, but this Gengar is level 46, knows Mean Look, Curse, Shadow Ball, and Confuse Ray. I'm going to use Earthquake, because that'll be super effective on the Gengar. In future generations, Gengar will have the ability Levitate, so Ground-type moves won't work on it. I don't know what its Dream World ability is, but I know it's not Levitate, so Ground-type moves will work on Gengar if it has its Dream World ability. But I don't know what that is, so whatever. His last Pokemon is Alakazam. I'm going to send out Hex, just to sort of try and wall it. I don't know if Hex is going to survive, though. This Alakazam is level 46, knows Recover, Future Sight, Psychic, and Reflect. Pretty much same moveset as always. I'm going to try and Lovely Kiss it. And crap, I was hoping he wouldn't be able to get a Reflect up. But I guess he did. So I'm going to Ice Punch instead, because it'll probably do more than Shadow Ball now. Seeing as though, again, I've mentioned this a million times, but the game programmers were retarded and made Ghost type physical. I don't really know what they were thinking when they did that, but whatever. They might have been thinking as a weakness for Psychic types, because Psychic types have very high special defense, but I'm really not too sure. It's a little weird. Like, they should have made Dark physical and Ghost special, if you ask me. Okay, I lost. We got $10,000 for winning. That was probably an awful sound. Darn, I still can't win. I have to think more about my Pokemon. Huh. Try not to lose. Yes, and you can come back here every Monday and Wednesday and battle him right there. So that's all I wanted to do in the Pokemon League, well, in the Indigo Plateau at least. And controller batteries, if you would not die on me, that would be very nice. So now we're actually going back to the Johto region, which, you know what that means? That means we get to rebattle all the battles that people have called us for, which I think there were 4, maybe 5 people that tried to battle us. I think Youngster Joey, Picnicker Liz, Fisher Ralph, that dude that's by Azalea Town, and like Bugcatcher Wade might have. I'm not too sure if Bugcatcher Wade did. But we're going to fly to Saffron City right now. I'm not going to be taking the boat back. I'm not going to be showing that. There are more trainer battles if you take the boat back, but really it's just sort of the same thing. You go and sleep in your cabin, and I think that you can get off the boat right away. But this is a Magnet Train entrance. Let's talk to the people in here. Whew! How many times have I gone back and forth between Kanto and Johto? Probably a lot, because you're the guy who tells us how to do the gyms, aren't you? Before the Magnet Train was built, there was a house here. A little girl named Copycat used to live there. Yeah, she was probably given a free pass to the Magnet Train because they demolished her house. And let's talk to this guy. We'll soon depart for Goldenrod. Are you coming on board? Yes, I am. And we have the rail pass, so we can go on board. And it automatically walks us there. And you get to see probably one of the most graphically impressive things on the Game Boy, like on the entire system, is just that little cutscene that probably took up like half the cartridge to do. We have arrived in Goldenrod. We hope to see you again. And I will see you again eventually. Not right now, though. So I'm basically going to go through and battle all the trainers that we need to rebattle. So I will go through and do that. I don't remember if I healed after fighting MuffyJo. I think I did, but whatever. So I will go around the region and go fight the people that we need to rebattle. So I will meet you at the first one. I was waiting for you. Let's battle. That's the second time that I've, like, cut in at that speech bubble. Yes, Youngster Joey wants to battle again. So he's got Eradicate again now. Level 21. Oh, this is going to be a waste of my time, isn't it? All of these battles are just going to be a huge waste of time, aren't they? Oh, and of course he attacks first with Quick Attack. Just to put salt in the wound. Of course. Youngster Joey, You are the biggest waste of dump. I will give you the biggest waste of dump award. I will meet you at the next one. I was waiting for you. Let's battle. You said the same thing as youngster Joey. What the hell? You could have some creativity in your text speak at least. At least he's got 4 Pokemon. He's got a Butterfree. That's pretty... I was just about to say that's pretty impressive. And then I saw level 14, and I was like, oh, really? Really? Oh, well. At least I'm fighting fully evolved Pokemon, so I do get, like, an okay amount of experience from it. I mean, 480, that's nothing to sneeze at when you're fighting level 14 Pokemon. I mean, if I was fighting this guy, like, before the first badge, A, I probably would have lost, and B, I probably would have shit my pants when I saw 480 experience. Now it's like, eh. If I see, like, 2,000, that's good. If I see, like, 4,000, I would shit my pants right now. Because you'd have to fight, like, a level 60 Blissey or something like that to get 4,000 experience. It's a lot of experience. But once we're done fighting all these people, which just flamethrowing the crap out of this guy, he broke 500, that's not bad. We are going right to the tower in Ecruteak City, and we're going to go and catch us a Ho-Oh, which is pretty badass if I do say so myself. And if you're wondering, no, I'm not going to be using either of the 2 legendary birds on my team when I go to the final battle. Even though the final battle is excessively hard, like, when I say excessively hard, I just mean, like, it's just stupid. Well, it's not even that hard. It's just, like, the guy is so over-leveled. But, anyways, whatever. It'll be okay. We will get through. We will persevere. And we will go and find the next person. So I'll meet you at them. How the hell have I not run into any wild Pokemon yet? And you better not, like, have a level 12 or whatever you had last time. Like you did last time, Picnicker Liz. Because I'll kill you. Oh, you got a Weepin' Bell. Level 19. That's only a complete waste of my time. Why am I doing this again? Why? Because I know if you battle these people enough times, they'll get like level 40s or something like that eventually. I don't even know if these people can get like level 40s. They might max out at this. I'm not too sure. But if you do battle them enough times, like their Pokemon will grow and it'll be okay. Honestly, I think she could beat the 3rd gym right now with these Pokemon. Because she has higher levels than I did when I fought the 3rd gym. Mind you, Hubjub was like my highest level Pokemon when I fought the 3rd gym, which was kind of weird. She's got a Nidoqueen at least. Kind of prematurely evolved, but whatever. It's okay. Because I don't think Nidoqueen and Nidoking learn any moves after they evolve into those Pokemon, because you have to use a stone to evolve them. 873, that's really not bad for experience. So I think there's 2 more people to go and fight, so one of them is right down here, I think. Is it this guy? I don't know who it is. It's one of these fat guys. I'll find you when we find him. Oh, it's this guy. Never mind. Probably don't even have to cut anything out there, which is awesome. So yes, this is Fisher Ralph. He will also warn you if there's quillfish in the area, because apparently he loves quillfish and he just loves to smell his own farts or something like that. I don't know. Maybe he's from San Francisco. Oh, I'm sorry. No offense if anyone's from San Francisco. It's just a reference to South Park. By the way, since the start of this LP, while studying... Ooh, Confuse Ray. You know what? I'm going to get rid of Thief for that, because I think that's a better move to have than Thief. Thief is good if you want to steal somebody's items, but really it's a crappy move. But since the start of this LP, while studying, I sort of passively watch things while I'm studying. It's usually LPs, but I decided, you know what? No, I'm going to watch the entire series of South Park. And I've watched, well, I've watched from season 2 till the most recent episode. I watched the most recent episode today, and that has been since episode 5 of this LP, I think, which is a little ridiculous. And this is just while I'm studying. I don't like actively go and seek out South Park videos if I've got nothing else to do. No, if I've got nothing else to do, I'm usually like editing a video or like recording or something like that. I'm always doing something, basically. But we're going to Azalea Town, and we're going to go to the right. and I've watched like probably 85% of the episodes from season 2 to season 17 of South Park, which is a little ridiculous. I'm so sick of it right now, and I'm just gonna like use my time now to catch up on LPs because I have not a lot to do this week, so that's why I'm getting so far ahead. Because I think this episode is probably going... Oh crap, I don't have anything to fight a Graveler with. You know what? Let's try Flamethrower, because why the hell not? But this episode is probably going up a week after I'm recording it. That's how far in the future that I'm going. And wow, I one-hit killed that thing, even though it's not very effective. Mind you, I guess Graveler doesn't have that great a special defense. He's got another Graveler. Let's switch Pokemon to Hubjub, because he hasn't seen that much love recently. Hubjub's really been like the most unloved starter Pokemon in like any Pokemon LP ever. Okay, sorry about that. Again with the crazy allergies as soon as I hit the record button. Like, I'm really hoping that the dust clears out of my basement in like a decent amount of time, because this is getting really annoying. And this didn't used to happen. Like, when I first started LPing, I would not get allergies at all when I first started recording. Mind you, like, my first LP, yeah, I did, but that was because I was sick while I started my first LP. But after that, I mean, it wasn't bad. And then, again, like, after we moved our old TV out, it's been so dusty in my basement, because that TV was massive. It was like a 60-inch CRT, which, if you don't know how big that is, just go look up a picture of a 60-inch CRT and, like, look and feel the giantness of that thing. But I'm gonna go heal up, and then we're gonna go to the tower. Okay, so this is the tower we're supposed to go into. I don't know why I wasn't talking on the way up. But if you look at over here, there was once a guy blocking the staircase. He is no more. We have... Our Rainbow Wing has just incinerated this man. And I'm actually going to go and use my Max Repels here. I bought Max Repels, even though they're less cost-effective than Super Repels. It's just the convenience factor, that's all. Also, in all honesty, I really have no idea how to get through here. This is like a tower dungeon sort of thing, and like these ramps I'm going over, you can only go over them in one direction. You try and go over in the other direction, and you get nothing. But there's a lot of items hidden in here, so I'm probably gonna try and go like every possible route that I can, just so that I can get the items. I might speed this up just because it's pretty tedious. This is probably one of the most tedious things in the game. Mind you, this is one of the few tedious things that I don't mind doing, like, at all. I love doing this because this is awesome. Generally, when I'm playing this game, I will go and oh, I want that item. I will go and I will use my Master Ball and Ho-Oh. I'm not going to do that this time, and I want to make sure that I actually bought some Pokeballs, because that would be really horrible if I didn't. I have 30 Ultra Balls. Hopefully that'll do it. Because if it doesn't, I'll probably just restart. I'll save beforehand. Well, 31 Ultra Balls now. And I want that other item too. Why the hell did I go down there? That was retarded. Well, I guess that was sort of helpful. I got an escape rope so I can get out of here quickly. But I will go and get that other item. Okay, that was a super potion. Not worth my time emptying my pockets. That staircase leads to nothing. Again, like, I have no idea how to get through here, so this is, like, just as much of an adventure for me as it is for, like, nobody who's played the game before. I mean, I do remember this area, yeah, but I don't remember the route through. Now, going through the Whirl Islands, Mount Mortar, like, anything like that, no idea. I would just be so lost. Yes, a rare candy. That'll be very useful for me in the future, but not on screen, because that is just magical and unicorns. That was a super potion. I'll meet you back up in the top left. Okay, and my first repel ran out, unfortunately. I think going over these things counts as one step on a tile. But this is going to be quite the long thing, and I screwed up again. I think you need to go to, like, somewhere in the middle. It's kind of awkward to describe. I don't know. But I'll kind of cut to the successful attempt of getting in there. Okay, that's the way you're supposed to go. That was kind of a long, awkward pause there, where I wasn't really sure where I was going. Now we get a nice little treat. We get a room where there's pretty much nothing except wild Pokemon, which don't run into me because I'm over-leveled for where we are, because you're supposed to do this before you go to the Pokemon League. And now, if, like, these things weren't enough, there's now teleporters. I'm going to try and go every possible route, and there's a max revive there. You really want to get that. Like, if you want to get any item in here, it's probably that max revive. This leads back to the entrance. So, let's go on this first teleporter and see what it brings us. To the center of the room, and then that leads us over here. You go over this way, and teleporter. You get an item for that. What is that item? Max elixir. No, I think I'm okay without that. I was kind of thinking about that, like, do I want it, do I want it? And no, I think I will be able to live. Here we have a nugget, which is always nice. I did not sell my other nuggets yet. I was going to grind before this, but, like, I went to the Pokemon League to go and grind and just go through the Pokemon League repeatedly, and I ran into MuffyJo, so I was like, oh, well, I might as well just record this fight. So I just restarted my game and came and recorded instead, because apparently grinding is a bad thing. But the fight with MuffyJo doesn't get any different the more times you do it. I don't think. I know in future games they make it so the your rival gets stronger and stronger the more times you fight him. If you can fight him on an unlimited number of times. I know Diamond and Pearl does that in, like, the island in the top right-hand corner of the map. Let's go past and see what's there. We have a full restore, which is a nice item. That's $3 grand, that saves you, which is always nice. I should probably check how much money my mom has in storage for me, but I think that was every possible route. And now we are at the top of the tower, and we are at Ho-Oh. So how am I going to do this? Well, first of all, I have to save before this so I don't screw it up. And I'm pretty sure that Squidward will not be able to take this thing out with one surf, because this thing is kind of a tank. Not kind of a tank, it's a freaking tank. But I gotta try and work out a battle strategy while I'm fighting this thing. Shao!